So hey guys, it's me Charlie, and this is my 15-week video on testosterone. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, 15-week video on testosterone. And the changes haven't really been. Oh, sorry, one of the ferrets pooped in it. Sounded really gross. And there hasn't been too many changes except for facial hair. This side I've been getting a lot of facial hair. You kind of see in this video, and this one's been pretty sparse. But I'm starting to see more dark hairs come in through here. So at this point, I'm pretty much done with this thing some people call menstruation, but I prefer to call Shark Week. But interesting thing happened today. I started to pee blood, and I've been like I have a history of getting urinary tract infections in my family, and I usually get them maybe like once every 3 months, average.
Yeah.
Once every 3 to 4 months. Sometimes I get lucky and it doesn't go for it doesn't happen that often. But and when I peed, it kind of felt like a UTI, which like is the good way of explaining it. It's like peeing razor blades, razor blades mixed with lemon juice. There we go. And you get a lot of cramping, right where you usually get cramping when it's Shark Week. So and it's like the worst pain you'll ever have in your entire life. So this time I went to the bathroom and I felt the UTI symptom, and I looked down and there was blood in the toilet. And so I figured maybe I'm just having a spotting, because that happens sometimes, right? It's like, okay, whatever, not a big deal. So then I got into the shower and I had to pee again. So I was like, whatever, I'll just go to the bathroom. So I peed, and blood actually came out. Like, it wasn't just like there wasn't any spotting on my pants. There wasn't any spotting on my underwear, nothing. It was literally like I pissed blood. And so I went out, Dr. Jack said, I was like, babe, I think I'm peeing blood. This isn't good. So I was like, I probably should go to the emergency room or something. So I called my mom. I called the Mazzoni Center, and they were closed, of course. And so I was like, oh, shit, what am I going to do? So I called my mom, and I was like, so this is what's going on. She's like, actually, for her, apparently, when she gets UTI, she pees blood automatically, which I thought was kind of interesting. So she said to call the Mazzoni Center again. Usually they have a doctor on call, so I did that. And long story short, I ended up going to the emergency room, the Albert Einstein emergency room down on Broad Street, I think it's called, outside of Philly. Yeah, so I haven't really seen any non-trans specific doctors in a while, and it was kind of like eye-opening to go to some place that has no idea about any of this shit. So when I went in there, I gave the person who was checking in my ID, whatever, it wasn't that big of an issue, and she just kind of like gave it like a second glance, but that's about it. Excuse me. And when I was called back for the triage, excuse me, I don't know why I'm burping. I haven't eaten at all today. When I was called back into the triage, the nurse was really awesome. She was like, okay, really respectful about different pronouns and different like wording. So that went all over really well. She gave me my little wrist thing and the little like name tag thing on your wrist, and she said, okay, go sit down and just wait for a bit. So I sat in the waiting room for about like half an hour with like screaming children everywhere, and it was just so disgusting and dirty. There was actually like a bloody paper towel sitting on the sink, and there was like used toilet paper all over the fucking floor. It was disgusting, by the way. And it's like, whatever, I'm just gonna get this shit done and get out of here. So I was called back in to go to sit in the I don't know, the room, like the patient room, I guess. Not the waiting room, but like where you go to get checked out by the doctor. And one nurse came in and had me do a pee sample, so I did that, and they weren't able to test it because it had too much blood in it. And so I had to wait a bit until I had to pee again, which wasn't very long at all, if anyone knows about UTIs. So I did it, and it wasn't as bloody, so they took that and tried to run a sample on it. So I haven't had any response from that yet. And she was not bad about it at all. She was like, meh, whatever. And I got a doctor who came in and was totally fine. By the way, I got seen by 5 or 6 different doctors. I called my mom about it, and she's like, yeah, they're probably just like trying to get a glimpse of the tranny. So, yeah, and I had the legal person come in and give me a second look, and it's like, so you're, she said my birth name, and I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, okay, well, I have to ask, you have a female name, but you look like a dude. What's going on with that? It's like, well, I'm trans, blah, 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 right? So I got poked around on, like, by 4 different doctors. 2 of them thought that my surgeon was my primary care physician, which was kind of interesting. But I was like, I don't really have a surgeon yet. Like, I have a few ideas of what I want to go to, but not yet. And so one of them had the balls to say, like, well, then I guess you're pretty new to this whole being trans thing. It's like, well, not really. And he's like, you're on hormone replacement therapy. I was like, well, yes, I have been for a few months now, blah, 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 blah. And it's so surprising how people have no idea about being trans. And, like, they automatically think that if you're a trans person, you're automatically going to get a dick and no boobs, like, right away. Well, if you're FTM, you know, and it's just really surprising. Very much an eye-opening experience. And, yeah, that was pretty much it as far as I know. Oh, and by the time that, I just got out, then it's like 10:30 at night, and I got in at around 5 o'clock this afternoon. I will, like, why do you correct me when I'm doing my video?
Sorry.
That's okay. Jack says it was 7, but I remember I called Brittany at like 6 or something. It was probably.
That was weird. It sounded like
She's a
she was
monkey.
laughing.
She's still like a monkey. Probably a monkey. Anyway, yeah, that was my whole experience. I was thinking about showing my plots in this video, but it's already getting too long, so I'll just show it next time. My ceramic pots. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't really know what. Oh, another thing. Last night I forgot for a split second of what my dosage is for my testosterone. I accidentally doubled it. So I don't know if that's why I'm peeing blood or if it's because I have a UTI. What the fuck's Polly doing?
I don't know.
Polly's like making monkey noises. She's like wee 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 wee. But a little bit.
Cooper's probably attempting to hump her or something.
Don't say that. It's my little girl. Anyway. But yeah, so I did too much testosterone last night, twice my dose. So hopefully that doesn't have any effect on what's going on.
Well, hopefully that's the cause. Then we'll go away.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck it. We'll see what happens. So yeah, that's been my night. How has yours been? So, yeah, if you guys are gonna be going to the Trans Health Conference, different note. Let me know. I'm all for hanging out. Jack's gonna be gone by then, so I'll need people to chill with. So yeah, send me a comment, whatever, video response about if you've ever done too much testosterone in an accident. I know there's another video on here called Dosage Issues, and they did similar thing, but it was longer period of time, I guess. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and enjoy yourselves. Next video, I'll try to bring my ceramic pots. So yeah, see you later. Bye.